And we're off to a good start already. That is our stone smelter finally up, which means we can now start smelting down stone and cobblestone into bricks and giving them to our actual stone mason here. Again, the automation process is nearly complete, and that's pretty much what we're going to do during this episode. We're going to finally upgrade all of the buildings around here to tier 4, and then we're going to make a start on getting tier 5 buildings in. This is going to be a busy one. Well, a busy one for our citizens, and not for me, because I have pretty much taught them how to do everything that I possibly can around here. There will be a few niggly things in our open request systems that I will need to flush out, as in why the chicken herder isn't giving us feathers, but most things now should be fully automated here, just the occasional request that I will need to fix. Jordan is currently doing a new delivery man for us, and that should be down near the combat academy I believe, although she does seem to have everything here. What are you waiting on? You're just wanting a shovel. Give me a second. We'll actually need to get your builder's hut here upgraded to tier 5 as well, so that you can help us with new tier 5 builds. But you get on with the delivery man to begin with here. Benjamin, I'm liking the carpet. What are we needing? We are doing fisherman here, and you're just needing a lot of cobblestone things actually. All of that looks absolutely grand. You get on with that, son. I'm a bit annoyed why they keep asking for feathers here. It's as if there's no source of feathers around here that I could possibly think about getting. Hey chaps, wonder where we could get some feathers from. To be fair, this guy in here is so useless at his job as a chicken herder that he doesn't actually have any chickens inside here. But don't you worry, I will give you some at least, seeing as we actually do have like 1,000,000 eggs in our warehouse. I've seen that Jordan has managed to complete the delivery man whilst I was pissing about there with chickens, and has now moved on to doing a tier 2 citizen hut. I did say to you we're going to get a lot done here today. Our work orders list is looking not too bad. There are still quite a lot of tier 4 builds required to come up, but we also do have quite a lot of decorations still requiring to be done here as well, which I may just put to the bottom of the list actually, just to ensure that we do get these other builds up first. But tier 4 buildings are pretty much the pinnacle of what these buildings actually come to in terms of how they're looking here. Because if I come into the citizen hut and go to the actual build options to do tier 5, you can see that we really don't have too much things required to upgrade it there. Just a lot of flowers, and now we've obviously got this end resources there, which is obviously quite difficult to get. So once the build order for tier 5 is set to that, and as long as we've got the items in our warehouse, I reckon we're going to get a lot of tier 5 buildings pretty quickly here as well. And that's our useless fisherman now tier 4, and I seen whilst he was doing that, Jordan finished our citizen hut and is away to do tier 4 school next. Which everything down here looks absolutely fine, we should have everything there. And Benjamin has started doing a tier upgrade to a delivery man. And there's the school tier 4, and Jordan is away to upgrade her builder's hut, and we're just about finished here with tier 2 delivery man, and that's it done as well then. And because we have new delivery people in, our request system and delivery system has been sped up quite a bit. So Jordan actually has nearly completed builder tier 5 already. So that is our second tier 5 builder hut then. So Benjamin is away doing another delivery man tier, and Jordan is away upgrading the library to tier 4. Let's see how many books we need for this one. Oh, not many actually, we've got them all. Okay, just a lot of spruce. And we seem to be doing an okay job over at the lumberjack here, so I'm not too worried about getting spruce in. I seen in order to make end rods, we require some of these blaze rods, and we need some pop chorus fruit, or chorus fruit, if you wish to call them. So I'm going to look at the new stone smelter and see if they can pop the chorus fruit for us. And moment of truth, they can. Okay. So I've got a couple of blaze rods inside the warehouse, and I will just pop the rest of these chorus fruit here into the warehouse as well, and then whenever they start requesting some end rods, they might be able to make them. Well, if I actually teach the end rod recipe to someone, I forgot about that part. Let's go look at the mechanic. So can you do the end rods? Yes he can. There's something else automated. Benjamin has finished doing the delivery man and has moved on to doing dyer tier 3 here. And everything looks pretty simple apart from whenever it comes to the dyes here themselves, which if we look at our request system, they're asking me to do, plus these lanterns which I'm pretty sure I taught the mechanic how to do, so I'm going to need to quickly teach those people how to make those dyes. I've also seen that our library is getting on pretty decent here. There's a sawmill operator reduced the need for iron nuggets to make racks, which is rather nice. The library is getting expanded quite some bit here as well, which is nice. I'm going to go quickly teach some recipes to people. And I am hoping that our mechanic here is going to be able to make these lanterns for us. Which they are, that's brilliant. So that's everything off of our request system then. Good stuff, guys. And that's the dyer tier 3. And I've seen he's expanded a little bit at the end here to show all the different dyes that we've got. So I'm just going to quickly come in here and do the build request for tier 4. And that is our tier 4 library. So we have an entire new floor up here now, just a couple more bookshelves, and I reckon at tier 5 we'll maybe just add a couple more. That's pretty much this building complete. Benjamin is doing a delivery man upgrade for us. He'll have that complete shortly. But I've seen that Jordan has gone away to do this gate, this decoration, which I was hoping they were going to leave till last. But she's pretty much gotten everything there, so I'll just let her get on with it. I believe the gate is going to go somewhere around here. So we'll see just exactly what type of mess I've made with this. And that's it. Oh, okay. That's it. No, I see. We've got to upgrade this. So this is just its base. So I'll need to upgrade that again. Because I don't remember putting down such a pathetic looking gate. Well, Jordan has moved on to do Sifter tier 2 next. And she's pretty much got everything for that already. So that's fine. We'll let her do that. And Benjamin has picked up Dyer tier 4. Now, is there anything exciting in here that I'm going to need to teach people? Nope. It doesn't look like it. Excellent. Again, I don't need to do anything. I knew that was a short build. That's the Sifter now tier 2 over here. Let me come down and have a look at it. Oh no! I forgot that I've made an absolute mess of things around here. Okay, this is Sifter tier 2. And it really doesn't look that much better. Oh well, let's come in and upgrade it to tier 3 at least. How are you getting on then, Lisa? What are you wanting? Oh, you have to walk a long way to go to home? Oh dear, pal. That's terrible. That's terrible. Okay, you don't need anything. And Jordan is away to do stonemason too. That's fine, that's just next door to her. And once again, doesn't seem to be anything too exciting there that I'll need to get them. I'll just let them do that. And that's the stonemason now tier 2. So we'll immediately upgrade it. And I've just missed it, but that's Benjamin completed Dyer tier 4 here. And again, our wall of dyes has expanded out here. So Benjamin is away doing again another delivery man. I think that's the 2 down here that are slowly creeping up to tier 4. And Jordan has started doing university tier 4, which does have some bookshelves in it, but hopefully everything will be fine there. Now in the request system, we are needing a couple of new items made, some bricks and some observers, which that will be the mechanic for the observer and that will be the stonemason for bricks. Also noticed that we're asking for some torches. They definitely know how to make torches. Right, mechanic, are you able to make our observer here? Yes, you can. Well done, Layla. Also, just out of curiosity, are you able to make us torches here? Because they keep complaining about torches, and I'm pretty sure I've taught them all how to make them. Yes, you can do that, so that's now off the list as well. Good job, Layla. And I can finally come look at the stonemason properly here. We've expanded out to the side a little bit. I've also noticed that we do seem to have a downstairs now. Which, ooh, has got a little secret bit in here. Oh god, what am I going to find? Absolutely nothing. Good, she's learned how to make bricks, and that's another thing off the request system. Well, we get you some nice bubbles in there and you can have a nice bath. Yeah, you just chilling rather than working. I would punch you, but I know what happens. And our work orders list is actually being trimmed down quite a lot. Just a lot of tier 4 buildings really that are left, as well as a lot of our decoration schematics that we need to put in. We are getting on really well here today. So that's Benjamin started doing mechanic tier 2 actually, which will be nice. Are we needing anything exciting for it? Bone meal might be interesting actually. Although bone meal isn't on the open request system here, I do have a lot of bones, so I will see if I can teach someone how to do that. Also noticed that we've got jack-o'-lanterns, which again probably might be the mechanic who will make that. A carved pumpkin and a torch to make this, so can you do that for us? Yep, and that'll be that off the request system. Yes it is. Now let me go see who can make bones into bone meal. The sawmill operator has reduced the need for spruce planks to make spruce stairs. He is doing an incredible job today, and I'm going to assume it's our composter who's going to be able to make bone meal for us. Yep, these guys are actually doing a really good job. He's making lots of poppies at the moment. I can hear the doctor in here actually curing someone. In fact, that's them probably already cured unless they've been upstairs. Nope. Oh no, there's a couple of new people in here needing cured. Just like that. We are really starting to come along nicely here, I've got to admit, really self-sustaining. As the university has been upgraded here, I should come in and see what researches we've still got to do. On the technology tree front, we've only got tier 5 researches left, so they are quite chunky as is, but obviously we need tier 5 to get them. And that's the kind of last building, the concrete mixer we need to get. And I think that's pretty much all of the buildings that we can put around our colony. There's a couple more citizen researches that we can do. They're not too important. Maybe apart from this one here for Hamlet, to increase our citizen cap again. 128 steak. I wonder if we've got any steak in the warehouse. I will request 128 of it. It's in the crafter system. Okay, we'll see if that comes in. Again on our combat research here, we're just waiting on this building becoming tier 5 so we can do some of that. So yes, at the moment it's really just a lot of civilian technologies that we need to do. I'm very tempted just to put in this one because I've got the books there for studious. This gives our library a little boost. We'll do that. And there's another one for the school, which again just requires 6 books, so I'll take that one as well. I've actually just noticed this in the window here of our mechanic. That's not going to be terrifying at all. Well, at least they're starting to get a proper little hut built here. In fact, this is a secondary one already. Yeah, that's not freaky. Ah, look who it is. It's our favourite idiot. Anything exciting, son? Fire coral block is maybe a bit tempting because I don't really have a lot of coral around the place. But at the same token, you don't have anything exciting, so you're just going to die. Now see, instead of spitting at me, chaps, why don't the both of you come with me and you can become part of our colony as well? I may have some name tags for you. Don't be spitting at each other. That's spitting at each other. This is terrible, little llama. Why are you killing him? That's terrible, you. What are you doing? You're killing me now. Good boy, Saul. Thank you very much for helping. I'm pretty used to this sort of sight at the moment, but I actually don't remember anyone dying. I hope they're not mourning over the trader there because he's been killed many times, chaps. There's really no point mourning. I can see that Benjamin is still asking for bone meal, so I was pretty sure I taught the composter how to do that. I wonder if I can just teach the builders themselves how to do it. You're doing your back and front dance here, Jordan, as if you need something. What is it you're wanting? You've got all the tools you require here, pal. What you doing? Nothing, just leaving. Right, that's fine. I'm going to see if I can teach you how to make some bone meal here, which I can do actually, so let me teach the same to Benjamin and maybe that'll take that off the request. It seems to have taken it off the request system, but we'll see if that pops back up again. And that's our mechanic up to tier 2, so we'll get that immediately to tier 3. Jordan seems to have everything she requires to complete the university tier 4 there, so we'll let her get on with that. And I've seen in the meantime that Benjamin has picked up florist tier 4. Of which I think there's a couple of items I'm going to need to teach. The sawmill operator there. I'll need to teach them how to make these framed spruce paper timber frames, as well as flower pots. That'll be the stone mason actually. So you should be able to learn how to make flower pots here. And these framed spruce paper timber frames are another one of these items that require a million things before we can actually make them. So we'll go down the list and teach them all of this. And once again, that's everything off our request system. And that is tier 4 university, which I've got to admit looks rather interesting with these two new kind of tall spires up there. Building looks a little bit hunchbacked almost. So this is the new paper timber frames that are getting put up on our florist here, as well as some C blocks, which is rather nice looking actually. This is a very busy building here at the moment. That's pretty decent here. And we are actually about done it. Nope, yep, there it is. That's tier 4 florist. Now Benjamin is away to upgrade another delivery man. He's definitely enjoying doing those today. And Jordan is just about done our tier 2 stone smeltery over the way here. Yep, there it's done as well. Immediately to tier 3. Now she's moved on to do sifter tier 3 just across the way. And everything there looks fine, apart from a dispenser. So I'll need to teach that to the mechanic. I'm pretty sure I've taught all of these people how to make these things, but clearly not. But at least I do have someone who can make these things now. Thank you very much, Layla. You have made my life just a little bit easier here. That's Sifter tier 3, and Jordan has now moved on to upgrade our glassblower to tier 4, which there's a couple of items here already in the request system that I'll need to teach people. But what I've noticed, unfortunately, is she is requesting a lot of coral here, which means I need to go exploring for a warm ocean. And that's going to be fun. To begin with though, I'm going to go teach these recipes. Our red nether brick walls for the stonemason, and black stained glass here in the dyer. And now we're starting to request some of this coral item. So yep, I'll need to go out and do that now. But at least exploring isn't going to be too difficult now, thank you to my elytra. Oh, all the times I have spent walking around here just trying to find some of these things. And we have found our coral here. Excellent. This is the very first pufferfish I've actually seen that's not just been dead and poisoning me. Hello, chap. Oh, and hopefully this will be everything they require in total then. You come collect this stuff, son, and hopefully that'll be all off the request system. Which it does seem to be. And I've seen that Benjamin just finished that delivery man, so he is picking up another delivery man afterwards, and that should be both those delivery men down the bottom of the hill there at tier 4. Our work orders list is certainly getting a lot shorter now, but just to save this being an extra long episode, I think I'm going to end here and continue the tier 4 building progress next time. We've definitely done a pretty good job here today, finishing with a lot of newly upgraded buildings, with quite a lot of them now at tier 4 as well, and soon we'll be upgrading them all for the final time to tier 5. But things are really starting to come together pretty nicely. I'm really pleased with how self-sustaining the colony is finally becoming.